Okay, salam and good day. We meet again on this video. We will be discussing what we call as expository essay. Expository essay. Now, okay, we're going to talk a bit about the format. So basically, the format of expository essay is more or less similar to the actual MUET format. 5 paragraph, we have introduction, we have 3 bodies, and we have conclusion, more or less the same. There's some tiny bit of differences. So if you're learning this, you also learn how to write the format of MUET. So expository essay, the format. Number one, before we go, probably, okay, now, okay, okay. Later, if you go to university, some of lecturers will be particular in terms of assignment. Probably he or she would require you to write a particular font. For example, the font is Times New Roman, and the size is 12 points. And for block quotation or out of that quotation, usually 10 points. Okay, what is block quotation? We're going to discuss later. It is justified and very importantly is double spacing. The spacing is very important. Okay, now, okay, here I'm going to expose you to something. TFSOTP. TFSOTP. What are they? All right, I'm going to enlarge it a bit. Okay, now, TFSOTP means the first sentence of the paragraph, and TLSOTP means the last sentence of the paragraph. What are they? Okay, now, as I've provided you what you call the example of the essay, the 5 paragraph. You can see if you have read them, and it start with the first paragraph. Before that, we have a title, and then the first paragraph we have what we call a general statement. General statement. General statement. We write here general statement. General statement. I always forget, statement. Sorry. Okay, general statement. The first paragraph, usually you have to mention something from the title. Why? Why is it important? Why we have to be that rigid? It's not really a requirement, but usually sometimes there are some inclination of the students, they want to have fancy introduction and all, and next thing they know, they write 4 or 5 sentences without even mentioning the general statement. So it's going to affect their essay. So I'm going to tell you very early on that you have to mention something from the title. You elaborate a bit, introduce your title, and then the last sentence of the paragraph, this is very important. You have to mention 3 thesis statements. Topic sentence 1, point 1, point 2, and 3. And point 1, topic sentence 1 will go here in paragraph 2. Paragraph 2, paragraph 3, and paragraph 4 what we call as the body paragraph. The first paragraph, the paragraph 2, the first sentence of the paragraph, again, you have to mention in the very first sentence the topic sentence, and you're going to elaborate. We have supporting details and everything, and again the last sentence of the paragraph you have to conclude the sentence with topic sentence. You have to mention. Okay, same goes to paragraph 3 and paragraph 4, and the last paragraph is a bit different. Paragraph 5, you conclude, and on the last sentence of the paragraph, you have to mention again what we call as concluding statement. You have to mention again topic sentence 1, topic sentence 2, and topic sentence 3. It's not basically this rigid, but this is how basically the way they usually done it in the past. So if you follow this format, it's going to help you somehow, right? Okay, now, so it's a bit confusing, without, can you show us the example and all? Yes, of course. So this is the example. I prepared them. Okay, basically this is the same essay the same essay that I have prepared for you. The only thing is I have okay, let me enlarge it a bit. Okay, the only thing is I have circle here, underline there, and of course I color code it. You know, the first paragraph is blue color, second paragraph is purple color, and so on. Okay, now, okay, if you look, you can pause and you can look at the assignment that I've given to you. And now you can see the first thing we need is basically the title, Kurosawa Film Timeless Hollywood. And now let see here, I mentioned Hollywood. One of the key points here, I usually put it here. Why? I don't want you to get this, carried away. Yeah, students tend to do that, a lot of them. And this first sentence of a paragraph, usually I do this. And then the last sentence of the paragraph, again, the last sentence of the paragraph, or the first paragraph, you have to mention the three thesis statement. One, the old Western, the second one is Prohibition era, and the third one is basically the space. And after that, the second paragraph, the first body, you have to write. What is the first again? The first thesis statement again, topic sentence again, all Western. So all Western will be here. The second paragraph, you have to write in the very first sentence in the paragraph, in the body. Paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, we call it body paragraph. And we elaborate yada 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 here, and we go. Okay, I also include citation here. I know this is new to you, so worry not, we're going to discuss it later. Okay, this is citation, don't mind this. And then the end of paragraph 2, again, I will mention all Western, the all West. All right, same goes the third paragraph. The second point is prohibition era. Prohibition era. There, prohibition era. I mentioned it again. The first sentence in the paragraph, and then the last sentence of the paragraph, or the third paragraph, I mentioned again prohibition era. Similarly, the third point, Star Wars, I mentioned it. Space, here, space, thesis statement, and again, I mentioned space here. See? And then the last sentence of the paragraph, of course, I will one more time, space will be mentioned, will be written here. All right. And then the next one would be, okay, now the last paragraph is paragraph 5. You have to conclude them. Conclusion is not supposed to be that long. You conclude it, and then again, the last sentence of the paragraph, you write it, the three thesis statement, topic sentence 1, topic sentence 2, and topic sentence 3, and the last sentence of paragraph. So that's about it. How you write the what we call expository essay. You probably thought, wow, there are 4 pages and it's a bit too long, you might think. Yes, it may be too long, but it's not that long if it is a single spacing, it's double spacing. Some of you might wonder, some of you not familiar with Word, Microsoft Word, how to go about it, how to justify, how to what we call to change font and everything. I hope most of you've known it by now, but some of you probably having problem with let's say do not know how to what we call double spacing in here uh, home, and then double spacing, you have to highlight this. Double spacing is supposed to be right. Oh, this is my wife's laptop. Usually my PC is here. Home again. I tried. Oh, it's here. So spacing is here. So for example, double spacing is 2.0. Some of you might do 1.5. I require you to do 2.0. Double spacing is a common thing. Again, this is 12, what we call the font is Times New Roman 12. And what is block? Okay, this is block citation. The block citation you see is indent, and then it is slightly smaller. This is 12 and this is 10. This is what called out of text citation. We're going to learn this later, and everything is justified. Everything is justified. You can uh, highlight, and this is justified. I want it to be justified, just nice, easy to the eyes if you want to read it. So I think that's about it. This is only general, what you call as the general format of the 5-paragraph essay for expository essay. And for citation and all, we're going to do it in the next video, God willing. Okay, till we meet again.